Cameraman got positive votes for the broadcast. That's my job. Welcome back to the Pegula Ice Arena. We have a lot more hockey to go through, about halfway through the day so far. I'm Josh Sperber, back once again here on YouTube and the JWHL website. We have our second game from Newbridge of the day. They led off our coverage with a 4-1 loss against the Boston Shamrocks, and a big part of that could be them missing their captain, Emma Bishop. She was suspended for 5 games earlier in the season after an altercation during the Nations Cup. And she is back in the lineup, though she is not starting. We'll have the same starters for the Newbridge Academy from that Shamrocks loss, which is Sophia Rowe, Paige Bodner at forward, along with Sarah Simmons. And then on defense, Kennedy McDonald and Stephanie Legier. And in goal, once again, Josie Adamski after letting up 4 to the Boston Shamrocks. The Newbridge Academy will maintain, however, its place in second. After the Flyers increased their point total in the last game. Now for the New Jersey Colonials, 3-6-1-1, one of those being an overtime loss. On defense, Zoe Dupuy and Caitlin Frederick, Alyssa Rubel, Gia Cervali, and Kylie Toy at forward. And she'll also be joined by Leah Rubenstein. And in goal, Sarah Berniker, the junior, won her first in the last game. She won her first win ever in the 5-4 victory over the Pride on November 11th, allowing 4 goals on 33 shots on goal. She is 1-3-1 on the season. Did participate in the Colonials' only tie, but she's hoping for a better result tonight, as the Colonials are in the red, white, and blue jerseys, and Newbridge has switched their color from black to white in this one. First shot of the game will be swallowed up by the defense, and we have a break for the Colonials. A line change prevents a 2-on-1 fast break. Some numbers back for Newbridge, but not enough for them to get anything forward. So the puck is flipped away by Riley Burns. New lines on for both teams as the Colonials of New Jersey look to find their first shot on net. Not maintaining an offensive possession as Newbridge taking the puck away. Sarah Simmons bringing it down the ice, not able to get anyone forward there. And that puck keeps hitting the pads of the Colonial keeper. That's Sasha Berniker. And we'll have another line change for each team. Early in the game, both coaches trying to keep their players fresh. Newbridge coming off their second game today, and the Colonials get their first attempt. That's whipped wide of the net by Liv Angioletti. And now the puck is in the right corner. And it's covered up by Adamski. Josie Adamski, the senior goalie, suffered her first loss of the season. Her last 2 games, she has led up 7 goals, including 3 of them against New Jersey in the win yesterday. But those 3 goals came on just 17 shots. Adamski has 1 shutout thus far, but she has allowed her 2 highest single game goal totals this season in the last 2 games. A little troubling, but there, not much to trouble her, as a penalty is committed before the shot can get off. It looks like tripping, but Allie Hood will head to the box for the first time today. Newbridge did not allow a power play goal versus Boston. We'll see if the Colonials can try and have better success. As a puck knocked around, back to Masari. And now it's back in the Newbridge defensive half as the Colonials still look for their first shot attempt on net. Angioletti up top. Inside to Rubel. A nice pass inside. Losing her footing is number 22, Leah Rubenstein, a freshman with 4 goals, 3 of them in the last 2 games. And she's unable to stay on her feet there as play is stopped. And another Newbridge player heading to the penalty box. So for a minute and a half, it'll be a 2-person advantage for the Colonials, as it looks like Julia Epstein is sent to the box as well. I might be wrong. It's still the one-person advantage on the power play as Rubenstein leaves it behind for the Colonials. Nina Winborn. Now it's Angioletti passing it low. Rubenstein behind the net. Less than a minute left on this power play. And the pass is to Masari. Masari looking for the opening. Flips in the wrist shot. That goes wide, deflected off of the pad of Adamski. Rubenstein controlling it. Now looking for Masari on the left wing. Low shot blocked, not controlled, as we have 30 seconds remaining on the power play. And 20 seconds on the power play as Newbridge looks to control it. Back to the Colonial keeper. Colonials looking for one last fling with 6 seconds left to go in the power play. Masari taking it down to the boards, and now we are at even strength. As that one is covered up. It looks like Haley McKim is now in goal for Newbridge. She earned the win yesterday against the North American Hockey Academy Red Squad, 3-2 fashion. 2 goals coming on 38 shots. One's going back for icing, and we'll have a face-off in Colonial territory. Line changing for New Jersey, a new forward line. That's Rubel coming back in. Joined by Julia Epstein as well. It'll be Epstein looking for the ball, looking for the puck after the faceoff, trying to get up to the Rink. And that pass just out of the reach of Sydney McCormick, who still has not recorded any statistics in her first 9 games this season. Now Masari down low. Up to McCormick. Trying to get something going for the Colonials. Unable to do so as that puck is cleared by Allie Hood. Now Masari flipping it towards the center. With Frederick advancing. Frederick, the backhand shot goes behind the net. May have caught a piece of Haley McKim. And McKim covers that one up for another face-off. So we take a look at the replay here. Just a simple save, that wrist shot in a very catchable place for Haley McKim. And now we have another face-off with 10 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Colonials more the local team here to State College, but plenty of support for Newbridge here as well. We've seen fans and family from players coming all the way from Nova Scotia. And into the open ice. And that's number 47 for Newbridge, Vigneault Sargent, who lost her handle in trying to get a second effort on goal. Colonials control it behind their net. Giving chase for Newbridge is Riley Burns. And McKim stops it. Dangerous play. She flips that behind the net with oncoming attack from the New Jersey Colonials in the form of Alyssa Rubel. McKim controlling, and she comes out of the goal a lot more than Adamski did last game. And now here comes Newbridge. Could be an opportunity. Shielding and not scoring is Kenzie Drake. Drake had the right idea, trying to ward off the defender, but not enough, as she couldn't get enough control of that puck to try and flip that past the Colonial keeper, and Sasha Berniker. Now here's Masari. Bring it up the ice, down the right side, poked away. And Newbridge looks to control behind their own net. Legier dishing to Bishop. Now in on her first line since the 5-game suspension. Bishop, before this 5-game suspension, had racked up a quite impressive of a season. Junior has 6 goals and 3 assists so far. And there's a goal for New Jersey. The New Jersey Colonials spelling the second-place team and putting one past Haley McKim. Looked like Nina Winborn getting her 6th of the game, trying to start a new 6-game point streak. She had one going for 6 games that ended in after yesterday. So 1-0 New Jersey, and for the 2nd game in a row, Newbridge allows the first goal. They weren't able to get one until late in the game against Boston. We'll see what Newbridge can do here. Now New Jersey, she has Rubel on the side. Rubel looking for space, trying to pass it towards the middle once again, but it doesn't get to its intended target, which is Leah Rubenstein. Now it's a fight for it at the corner of the boards. And New Jersey looking for another shot. McKim covering up. She had a couple defenders kind of flailing about there. The closest to her was Annie Tolk in that situation. But Tolk able to flip it to McKim, and McKim all over it and needing to cover because that one could have been ugly. Now Newbridge in possession. That one hitting off the wall. Vigneault Sargent using her speed, but not fast enough, as that one is back for icing. So a face-off back in Newbridge territory, as they're down a goal with less than 7 minutes to go in this first period. Colonials win the face-off. That one hits off McKim's pad. Backhand flip saved by McKim once again. That was Caitlin Frederick trying to get on the board. Actually, correction, it looks like that was Emily Barling. Barling was the one winning the face-off as another shot ricochets off the pad of Haley McKim. This one from Zoe Dupuis. And that one's taken away from Dupuis, but it looks like a penalty is called. And New Jersey will take their first power play of the game on a hooking penalty from Emma Bishop. So suspensions in this league are cumulative. Obviously, that penalty not worthy of a suspension, the 2-minute minor. But with 5 games added to any suspension she may receive, Bishop needs to play a little more conservatively. And there, she was just trying to muscle her way into possession to get herself a lane at net. Because after that suspension, the team captain is itching to get back into action and back onto the score sheet. But now she will sit in the penalty box for another minute and 40 seconds. 6 minutes and 10 to go in this first period. New Jersey grabbing an early lead behind the stick of Nina Winborn. Now it's Masari taking it down the left wing towards the center. New Jersey trying to push it central. McCormick down the boards. Taking pressure and passing it back to Masari. Masari looking to control. That one eludes McCormick. And it's back in the Colonial defensive set. Dupuis passes to the right side. Now back with it on the left is Masari, who is offsides. So 49 seconds remaining in Bishop's penalty. Then we'll have another face-off, this time in Colonial territory, after the offsides call. 5.5 to go in this first period. And a nice clean win for the Colonials, and they'll run it on this break. Winburn got a goal already, trying to burn down the left wing. Winburn passing across ice. That one is kicked out by Leah Stecker. Winburn back to Stecker. Stecker up top, wanting the shot, instead dishing it out to the right side. A slow rolling wrister going behind the net harmlessly. But McKim was ready for it. Stecker, the slapper, hit off the skate of Tia Seraphin. That one goes into the boards. 10 seconds left on the penalty. One last ride for the Colonials. On the left side, Rubel, no, and that'll do it. Emma Bishop coming back on the ice for Newbridge. As once again, Newbridge survives a power play without an extra person goal. That one ahead for Bishop. She's looking for it, but that one rolls into the glove of Sasha Berniker. Forward line changing for the Colonials, and we'll have a face-off in their territory. Vigneault Sargent to the face-off circle, losing the face-off for Emily Barling. So the Colonials now control it. Heading up. Megan Hogan giving chase. Newbridge has control behind their own net. Lose it, it goes up the ice to Dupuis. Dupuis lofts one in down low. Now it's Hogan. And taking away, trying to spark the break unsuccessfully is Riley Burns. Back in the hands of Massari, who trips herself up. Rather, Angioletti tripping herself up on the left side. Angioletti recovers, but the pass too far, and Newbridge will take control on the left side. It's Tulk. Now up the middle, intercepted by Caitlin Frederick. Frederick trying to spark something with anyone behind her. Two defenders come on as Massari takes it and falls. Now Newbridge controls with Tulk in the back, going behind her own net. Here comes Newbridge. Two players forward, trying to pass ahead for Emma Bishop, but Bishop unable to get her stick on it. That one just a little too far out in front. I'm sorry. Up to McCormick. Loses it. Too far ahead of Kenzie Drake, and that will be ruled an icing with Leah Stecker on the chase. So face-off deep in Newbridge territory now with 2 minutes and 26 seconds in this first period. The Colonials benefiting from the Nina Winburn goal about 10 minutes ago. Puck rolling back into Colonial territory. Bishop giving chase. He's met by Angioletti. Angioletti off the board to Rubel. Trying to pass it upfield, but ahead of Rubenstein. She can't hang out. Winburn fighting, going to ground to try and protect the puck. Colonials come up with it. Angioletti fires it across the boards. That'll roll around into the stick of Haley McKim. And Rubel picks up the lost puck, fires. Great save by McKim. The pads getting down there. And that's a big stop nearing the end of this period. A late period goal or even missed chance can be a motivating or demoralizing effect, and that has to be a big motivator, that big save from Haley McKim, as that one will be called an icing. The puck is cleared and went too far into the Colonials' defensive zone. So a minute and 11 seconds left in this first period. And we'll have another face-off. Emily Barling will take it for the Colonials. And she'll go head-to-head with Sarah Simmons, who ended her point streak of 3 games. They're failing to record one in the loss to Boston. And a great move from Vigneault Sargent, shaking the defender, but the shot is too high, hitting the back of the boards. And now each team is fighting for control. But Vigneault Sargent just juked the defender, sliding into the boards skate first. And we're under a minute in the first period as another icing is called. So another face-off, this time in Colonial territory. And the Colonials win it. Heading up the ice is Rubel. Now it's behind the net with Epstein. Heading up, 30 seconds left as Newbridge get possession back. McCormick looking for a teammate. Newbridge, each team trying to take one final possession as Stecker forces it down to the boards. McDonald. And as time dwindles down in this first period, the New Jersey Colonials starting off this one with a 1-0 lead. So Newbridge once again failing to score in the first period, but this time they surrender one. They didn't allow a goal against Boston until midway through the second, but they find themselves in a 1-0 hole early on, and it's something they need to recover from. They have the Flyers climbing that division, and this Newbridge Academy team wants to keep a firm hold on second place. We'll see if they can coming back. Second period of U-16 JWHL hockey. And we're back as the puck is getting ready to drop here in the second period. The New Jersey Colonials with an early 1-0 lead after a first period goal from Nina Winborn. Face-off is deep in Newbridge territory as Dupuis tries to win it back for the Colonials. Now Winborn lofting the pass to Rubel. Down low, she is met by Samantha Blair. Now the ball squirts towards the middle. McCormick, low shot, pad save from Haley McKim. Now was Frederick thinking she could beat Schricky. As there were live bodies in front of that net, Frederick tried to just slide that past the keeper, but McKim was not fooled. We'll have our first face-off of this second period. Emma Barling taking it for New Jersey. Stecker. Taganov fighting for it. Winning it for New Jersey. They're trying to get it back in the offensive side. Legier. Across the boards to McDonald. To Legier. And a nice move to retain possession from Caitlin McCall. Sophomore playing all 11 so far for New Jersey. And a big hit into the boards. That could be dangerous. It was Emma Barling delivering the hit, and there's a player down for Newbridge. And Barling goes straight to the penalty box. That might be for 5 minutes. That was a dangerous hit delivered, and it's just a 2-minute penalty for Emma Barling, but still a penalty nonetheless, as it's number 21 for Newbridge, Sarah Simmons, who received the hit. But the result is a 2-minute minor penalty as the refs discuss it. Certainly a penalty for boarding, but when a player's head goes into the wall, that's something that catches eyes in the wake of the increasing rash of concussions in sports. Obviously something that this league is looking into and trying to prevent in youth leagues across the country. But it looks like it'll just be a 2-minute penalty for Emma Barling for boarding. And Newbridge has their first power play chance of this contest. They failed to score on 3 power plays against Boston. And now they'll try again. McDonald takes it behind the net. Looking for an opening. She leaves it off for her teammate. That's Bishop. And a quick change as Tolk comes in to join Kennedy McDonald in the back line. That pass is almost taken away by Sydney McCormick, but Newbridge retains possession. They have a slower and more calculated power play. Newbridge likes to use their defenders to push up, as we see a lot in the game in this league. But Kennedy McDonald, we saw take shot after shot against Boston, unsuccessfully, but she's still an important part of the way this offense runs. They use their defenders as kind of quarterbacks to really ignite the play and try and see what plays can be made by making passes into open ice, try and get player movement into the oncoming puck. Now it's Tolk, right side. Shot deflected and harmlessly behind the net for New Jersey. 35 seconds left in Barling's penalty. And out of the net is Haley McKim, who passes it into traffic, but that one managed to travel all the way up the boards and into the open ice. One-on-one down the side, a tough angle, and a great save from Sasha Berniker. Tia Serafin, the recipient of a surprisingly successful pass from Haley McKim. She was out of the net with 2 oncoming Colonials and was able to flick that pass down the boards to Tia Serafin, but just an angle that was a lot more favorable to Sasha Berniker than it was to Serafin. So a tough shot, and still a lack of a power play goal for Newbridge Academy as 5 seconds remain on Barling's penalty. And 1 second turns into none as Barling exits the penalty box and heads to the bench in favor of number 22, Leah Rubenstein, trying to inject some offense in the attack. The high wrist shot coming from Newbridge's Grace Smith is wide. As we approach the 13-minute mark in the period, Rubenstein's got herself a breakaway. She's got space into the front of her stick, around, and a great save. Haley McKim stretching on her legs, on her stomach, to keep that puck from going into the net. Just butterflying out, putting her pads on the ground, and knocking that away with her right foot. It was a great chance for Rubenstein, score with 4 on the season so far, and Haley McKim did absolutely everything she could have, just laying out to keep that puck out of the goal. So the score remains 1-0 New Jersey. And McKim using her stick to poke that one away, and Newbridge needs to clear it. Some chances keep coming for New Jersey, and Haley McKim has recovered from that early goal. And this one is going to go all the way back to McKim, who's going to troll over their stick. Lightly tap it towards her teammate, McDonald. McDonald tries to poke that one away. Lost it, but now it's along the boards. New Jersey retains possession. Trying to flip that in the center towards Megan Hogan. But nothing doing there as Newbridge tries to come with it. Looks like that puck went a little too high, almost went into the bench of New Jersey. And we'll have line changes for both sides and a face-off. And we look at that save again. Just the butterfly from Haley McKim. You got to love when a keeper just lays out for him like that. And to go on your stomach and make the save with your skates, with those heavy pads on you as a goalie, is utterly impressive. And that's definitely the best save that I've seen all day. Keeping the score at 1-0, and that could be huge for Newbridge because they certainly have the scoring talent on this team. But they need to make the most of some of their opportunities. That one ricochets out to the right side. Rowe passes it towards the right to Kenzie Drake. But nothing doing on that attack for Newbridge, and now it's New Jersey coming back the other way. McCormick skating towards the middle, looking for the wrister into the pads of McKim. And getting the rebound is Nassari. Newbridge trying to start something. That one instantly intercepted by Caitlin Frederick. Frederick trying to take it herself down the left wing. Pass trying to center the puck without success. As strong defense cutting off the angles from Newbridge. And now Kenny McDonald tries to take it. Pass it off the boards to herself. Poked away by Caitlin Frederick. Now Stecker. Passing around the boards as Newbridge is changing lines. And here's Newbridge. They've got numbers coming forward. Down the right wing with Paige Bodner. But Newbridge just can't seem to get an attack to a critical point. And here's Rubenstein. She's dangerous with a puck, but has it poked away by Bodner. Bodner loses it. Turns out to be a good thing. But that pass intercepted, and it will float harmlessly behind the goal. As Taganov looked primed for a run at the net. And Barling trips up Bodner, who has been quiet today after being a very active part of Newbridge's offense in the last game we saw to kick off today's coverage. Newbridge looking for it off the goal, banked off the glass over the outstretched hands of Angioletti. Now Leah Stecker. Knocked off the boards by Taganov. Taganov, the backhand, easy save for Haley McKim. And Taganov trying to do a little too much, really a one-handed backhand shot on that. Haley McKim able to direct it from her stick to her glove. And it's a simple save, but well executed by the junior goalie. Now Newbridge trying to flip it up, start something. Allie Hood into the game, trying to push it forward. McCormick. Icing will not be called as McKim comes out to meet it. Now Blair to Hood. And that's a nice pass from Riley Burns, and we got a fast break. Vino Sargent has it taken away. Just a great poke check from Liv Angioletti. Riley Burns wanted in the middle. Doesn't reach her. Now it's in front of the net. Vigneault Sargent trying to get it past the keeper, but unable to do so, and she's frustrated. The lone goal scorer in that last contest for Newbridge. And she had an opportunity right in front of Sasha Berniker, but Berniker able to stand her ground and keep her shutout alive. 8 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Emma Bishop at the face-off circle. And the Colonials will win it. Rubenstein taking it down the right wing. Fighting behind the net with Legier. Legier still fighting, this time with Rubel. Tries to use the backhand, doesn't work, and now New Jersey has it. Slap shot blocked. Quickly rebounded, now taken away by Newbridge. Players down on the right board looking for the puck. Rubenstein comes up with it. Rubel down the left side. Legier tries to check her. Rubel stiff arms her. Going around there with a backhand. Tries to center it. Nothing there. She was looking for Nina Winburn, trying to get her second goal of the game. But Winburn unable to connect as Rubenstein controls it. Now Stecker. Rubel on the right side. And the shot is deflected wide. And Saganoff just couldn't get free, trying to free herself up to unleash a one-timer on Haley McKim, who covers up the loose puck to force a face-off. 7.5 to go in the second period, and it's a 1-0 lead for the New Jersey Colonials. Taganoff, the left-hander on the face-off. Newbridge controls. Ball off the puck off the boards and controlled by Caitlin McCall, with Grace Smith on the chase. Still haven't seen Sarah Simmons back in this after the vicious boarding penalty from Emma Barling. More opportunities for Grace Smith. And the keeper can't cover it up. Berniker unable to do so, but gets back in the net in time as that shot is blocked by Angioletti. And Tulk settles it down, gets it back, coming down the left wing. Tulk against the boards, forces it forward, and Vigneault Sargent can't get there in time. Berniker corrals the loose puck with 6.5 to play. So with Newbridge this game, if you were watching all day, they were our first game of the day in a 4-1 loss to Boston. And their gameplay has been pretty similar. They've been looking to get those chances in the center to try for some breakaways as Berniker covers up the puck off the faceoff. And Newbridge trying to push the break, but New Jersey doing a great job of pressing out and forcing the Newbridge players to go off sides if they are going to go far enough into the opposing team zone. Newbridge unable to get anything going on the fast break and have had very limited chances, being swarmed by the New Jersey defenders. A great defensive team, a great defensive performance rather, by this Colonial team, and that one's intercepted. Here comes Samantha Blair into the offensive zone. Now it's behind the net. Blair has it again. Flips it, trying to find Vigneault Sargent, but can't. Five minutes and 40 seconds to go. Colonials with a puck in their defensive zone behind their own net. Puck flip back to their left side. And the puck all the way out to Bishop. She's onside. High shot wide. And Bishop was looking to snipe the top corner on that one. in her first game back from suspension. And now the Colonials going the other way. Easy glove stop for Haley McKim. And that was Nina Winburn on the take. So 2 high shots. One not hit hard enough. And the other from Bishop just missing the net. But you saw that last replay from Nina Winburn. She had her time, she had her space, just not able to get enough on the snapper. And that one deflecting off the stick of Newbridge's Sophia Rowe. And Newbridge will look for it. Falling down, Rowe recovers, preventing that as Stecker tries to send it back in the middle to no avail. Now Kenzie Drake on her right wing. Drake down the boards, behind the net. Cuts back, settles. Nice pass to Bishop. An open player in Sophia Rowe. She had a wide open corner of the net, but unable to get it past Berniker. And I really thought that was the evening goal. That looked like an equalizer. But Sasha Berniker doing just enough. And it's more the defense there from New Jersey on that play. Emma Bishop looked like she had an open shot. She passed it up. And I think that was the issue. I think that Sophia Rowe thought that look was going to Bishop. She didn't expect to see the puck, but did. But now, the penalty on Leah Stecker. She heads the box for 2 minutes. And Newbridge has its second power play of the game. Their 5th overall today. Sorry, their 6th overall today. Still unable to score a goal on power plays. And right now, nearing the end of the second period, that would be big as a stick save is covered up by Berniker. A minute and 35 on Stecker's penalty. And the freshman defender now is in double digits in penalty minutes, her 5th minor penalty so far this season. Now it's with Allie Hood taking it back to her defensive zone. Hood gets it again on the left side. Up the middle. Down the right wing with Sarah Simmons back in the game after leaving for an injury checkup. And that one is cleared back. Taken by Haley McKim to avoid the icing. Legier passing it off the boards to Burns. Intercepted. And now the Colonials look to make something happen. 1-on-2, looking towards the middle, no one there. As Leah Rubenstein wanted it. She's got an eye for goal. Looking for her first today as Riley Burns tries to clear it. Nino Chenault on the chase as well. 30 seconds left for Leah Stecker. As the Colonials look to kill a second penalty in this game as Rubenstein looks for it. Instead, that one goes to Vino Sargent. Kenzie Drake on the backhand. No. Kenzie Drake kind of boxing out her defender there, looking to make something happen with that backhand shot, but unable to get it to stick. And McKim passes that off the boards as time ticks away on Leah Stecker's penalty. And she'll head to the bench on the line change. Angioletti in on defense, along with Zoe Dupuis. McKim covers that up. And we'll have another face-off in the Newbridge zone. Colonials maintain a 1-goal lead after a strike from Nina Winburn back in the first period. Now there's 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second. The Colonials looking to get back even with the Boston Shamrocks, who moved up to 5-7 with now 10 points. The Colonials currently with 8. their first game of the day after an early contest against Newbridge yesterday where they lost 5-3. Minute and a half to go in this second period. Newbridge controlling in their own zone. That's Seraphin throwing it forward for the line change. McCormick. Vino Sargent breaking up the pass and trying to get it back in midfield with a pass too hot from Samantha Blair. Vino Sargent looking for it. Popped up off of her stick and that of Dupuis. Under a minute to go. Colonials with a 1-goal lead. Looking to push. 2-on-2. And that one's broken up by Samantha Blair. Great job getting her stick in the middle of that. And the ref calling icing with half a minute to play in the second quarter. So we'll have a face-off in Newbridge territory. Winborn, the goal scorer, in the circle, getting ready to take this one for the Colonials. And that's Bishop who wins it, but Winborn fights for it and gains control. Stecker back in with the check, trying to get towards the middle. Stecker has it behind the net, can't control it, and it falls on the blade of Lindsay Rubenstein. Newbridge trying for one last gasp, but they won't get it. As the time ticks out on the second period. So, no new information after the second period. Nina Winborn remains the lone goal scorer in this contest as Newbridge trails heading into the third quarter for a second straight game. And the New Jersey Colonials fighting to increase their place in the U-16 standings. They have a 1-0 lead as we break after the second period. We'll be right back here with more JWHL hockey.
One thing if I'm in like an enclosed booth, if I have space like this, I won't do that. I know. Oh, good. That's also true. Well, how okay would it be if I came with a big pair of sweatpants? It was like great. Walk up and down the stairs, and that's yeah. Well, you know, I mean, that's technology. Yeah. Portable too. That's the piece. I got a pair of those like those Bluetooth headphones for last year. That's right. Right. Like if I want connected to like maybe stuff like that, or a little more complicated. So talk to you, mine and that versus wire that only going to take me, wire out, so we're not out, so that's No, we're not. We're not on it. But that would be funny. It's like 2 steps. Yeah, that was called. Frank called the other podcast. We can have their son. I guess with words I lose. It seems like it all has Woo. All right. They called me. Welcome to the Blue Ice Arena, where you're made by bees. Bob Covington Jack.
And we're back at the Pegula Ice Arena. We've got a tight one here as Newbridge looked to avoid its second loss of the day after 2 wins yesterday. I'm Josh Sperber here, and we've got more JWHL hockey for you all day long. A few more games after this one, but right now the New Jersey Colonials and Newbridge Academy are in focus after you see the one early goal from Nina Winborn in the first period makes all the difference. And that's hockey. I mean, it can be a tight game. We saw an absolute blowout, a 9-0 win from the U-16 Philadelphia Junior Flyers in this last contest, but this one's a lot tighter. Each team has tried to play towards the middle. We've seen big saves from each goalie, but the real key has been the play towards center ice. We've seen a lot of battles on the boards from each team just trying to keep the puck out of the hands of their opponent and forcing it down on the boards, killing some time off the clock, and just fighting through each battle and trying to win possession. It's been a hard-fought game in this one. Each team has had plenty of chances. We've seen a couple big saves, including that butterfly effect from Haley McKim in the last period. But we are set to go for a third and final one. You see Nina Winborn skating around the center, awaiting the third period opening faceoff. As some of the Newbridge wingers will meet to try and decide their plan of attack. It's Paige Bodner. She was a big part of the offense in the opening game of the day, but has been relatively quiet. She didn't score against Boston. She didn't get much on the stat sheet. She wins the opening face-off there. But she was just someone whose name that you called a lot because she was around the puck. And New Jersey has done a good job of taking Bodner out of the equation as the puck is flipped to Rubel and a nice stick save from Haley McKim. If you looked at her eyes in that match, she was tracking that puck all the way into her stick and able to just flick it away for another save. McKim is now in double digits. So, not a hard shot, but still a nice save from the junior. And Newbridge gains possession after a lazy pass. It's Bodner, and it's immediately taken away from her by Emily Barling, who already served a 2-minute penalty for a vicious boarding hit on Emma Bishop. And now Newbridge with possession. It's Sarah Simmons. And now Newbridge losing it against the boards. Barling looking to retain it for New Jersey. Now that's behind with Caitlin McCall. McCall. Now it's Taganov. And Taganov fighting for it again along the left boards with Sarah Simmons. Two other Colonials there with her. One of them being Emma Barling. Knocking down Simmons, who ends up near the puck and pushes it away to Christine Ryan. Off the pad of Barnecker. And that one is going to go all the way down. It will not be called an icing as the goalie is up. And here comes Newbridge. Bishop trying to escape between defenders, so the ref raises his hands. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty. Actually, I think it's just offsides. And a face-off near center ice. New Jersey controls. It's Epstein. Epstein flicking it up, trying to take on three Newbridge defenders, one of them being Kenzie Drake. And the shot, ooh. Julie Epstein was all alone on that back post. And Sydney McCormick just nearly found her. That would have been a big one this early in the period, but it remains a 1-0 game. Now McCall tries to knife a pass in to Epstein, who was close to her first goal of the game. Now it's Drake. Passing it upfield for Bishop. Staying in the net is Berniker. McCall fights off Bishop and controls it behind her net. McCall passing it up, intercepted the pass intended for Rubel. Now that's Tia Serafin. But Stecker will regain possession. Getting it back now to Allie Hood. Now it's with New Jersey. With Blair. Puck in open ice. Now McCormick. Coming back is Winborn, skating on her back. And New Jersey controls again. Winborn fighting for it against the boards with Riley Brown. That goes long behind the net now with Allie Hood. Hood, Deeks, trying to get towards some open ice while fighting off Zoe Dupuis. That's off the skate of Riley Burns. Newbridge recovers, and they got a 2-on-1. But great defense played by Zoe Dupuis, getting her stick in a strategic spot to prevent anything from happening on that fast break, and Simmons almost controls it. If she did, we could have had a tie ball game, and that one is slipped on the clear from Dupuis. Shot lifted by Simmons, knocked away. Now Barling trying to recover. Simmons has it behind the net again. Sarah Simmons fighting, falling to ground as Barling controls it for New Jersey and sends it along the board to the other side. And letting it go back for an icing is Haley McKim. So with 12 minutes to go, a full sail line change for Newbridge. As there's a face-off in New Jersey's half of the ice. Emma Bishop will take the face. Bishop, unsuccessful. As now the Colonials take it with Sydney McCormick. McCormick has Epstein on the other wing, well covered there by Legier, who takes it, tries to control it, loses it. Massari, shot no. And there's Stecker who loses it. Now Kenzie Drake trying to push it up. Drake, nice cutback. Getting to the right side and backhanding it for an icing. So Kenzie Drake, there were a couple times you thought she was about to turn and burn and start a big fast break for Newbridge. But New Jersey doing a great job of keeping their numbers back, resting, not letting Kenzie Drake use her speed and just blow right past them. Smart play, and now they have a face-off in their offensive zone. Winburn will take it. And Winburn, Rubel wrestles it away. She's got it on the board, flinging it towards the middle. And a shot wide from Caitlin Frederick. Rubel has it behind the net. Trying to pass it, almost intercepted, but Rubenstein recovers. Sends it along the boards, is knocked down, and the puck is controlled by Newbridge. Off the board, going back for an icing. Paige Bodner giving chase. And we'll have it back in New Jersey's offensive zone. 11 minutes to go in this game. 1 goal separating each teams. And Emma Barling stepping in to take the face-off for the leading ladies of New Jersey Colonials. Angioletti knocking it behind the net. Colonials giving chase. Ends up in Taganov's stick. She's trying to find it behind the net. She cannot. Newbridge controls. Taganov swipes it away, but it's immediately recovered by Tolk. Now New Jersey has it. Shot stopped. McKim looks like she lost it, but I think she trapped it right in between her pads. And that's a good place to lose the puck. Because in that area, if that rebound's bouncing away and Haley McKim's looking for it and can't find it, that's a second goal. But a good stop, able to squeeze her pads and keep that puck tucked in. Sarah Simmons fighting for it on the boards. Vino Sargent checked back in. One of the best offensive players on this Newbridge team. She might get a chance off the face-off now after the icing. But Vino Sargent will head to the bench as the forwards change. Approaching the 10-minute mark of this period. Still 1-0. With a return from suspension, Emma Bishop trying to mark her reemergence in the WHL hockey world in a big way. Kenzie Drake now has it on the left side. Head up, that's going to go past Epstein into the corner. And McDonald will get there first. And Bishop tried. Dupuis looks like she intercepted it. Now McCormick passes it forward. Behind the net with Kennedy McDonald. Dupuis controls it, settling it back in her defensive zone. Off the stick of Masari. And that one is sent forward for McDonald to spur the defensive line change. Forwards coming off 2 for Newbridge. As Samantha Blair skates in on defense. Bishop getting rid of it. Now taking behind the net is Grace Smith. Now it's up top with Blair. Bishop on her backhand, looking to make something happen. She's double teamed. And the shot stopped by Berniker. Easy save on the shot from Grace Smith. Blair fighting for it in the corner. Colonial's oncoming. Fighting for it is Smith. She can't get there, but Blair intercepts the long pass. Blair centers it, shot fired high, and no trouble for Berniker. Turning on the wheels and then holding off was Leah Rubenstein. And that will be ruled an icing with 8 minutes and 14 seconds to go in this third period. Nina Winburn will face off against Paige Bodner. Bodner scored 2 goals yesterday against New Jersey. She has yet to get on the score sheet in either game today. As another icing violation is called. Sydney McCormick almost got there trying to change that. It's Bodner again, taking the face-off, this time against Leah Rubenstein. Rubenstein wins it. And the pass is deflected along the boards to Alyssa Rubel, who gets the better of the oncoming Allie Hood, or Christine Ryan, rather. Here comes New Jersey. Winburn looking to create some space. Trying to use her strength. Rubel, pad save. Off the shoulder of Haley McKim, keeping this one alive for the Newbridge Academy. And that one is ruled for an icing with Emma Barling on the chase. 7.5 to go. This game still has every bit of excitement you can ask for. Just 1 goal difference. As Barling steps into the circle to take the face. Dupuis settling in her offensive zone. Now Taganov pushing it forward. Legier controls it. To Vigneault Sargent. Vigneault Sargent losing off across the boards, but recovering. Dishing it out to Sarah Simmons. Now Simmons to Legier. Legier looking for space. That one deflects off the stick of Angioletti. Legier trying to pass it towards the middle. It's intercepted by Lindsay Dupuis. Angioletti pushing it forward. Newbridge recovers with Kennedy McDonald, who backhands it. Going down the right side. Looking for Bishop. That pass missed her. Intercepted by Frederick. Now Legier. Now Bishop. Bishop controlling it. Trying to get one hand's backhand on it. And Bishop gets tripped up. Now the shot scores! Kenzie Drake tying this one up with 5 minutes and 47 seconds to go. The puck bobbling around with a rebound and a huge goal for the sophomore, her 4th in the season, and now her 2nd point against New Jersey in this tournament. We take a look at that goal again there. Just a nice wrist shot, just enough power, but the placement was what made that one. Top left corner, exactly the shot that Newbridge needed, and we're all knotted up at 1. Emma Bishop giving chase down the left side. New Jersey controlling it. Looking for Winborn. Instead, it's Kenzie Drake of Newbridge. That will go in favor of Newbridge with some lines changing. New forward for the Academy. 5.5 to go. Kenzie Drake's wrist tying this match up at 1. As the ref speaking, the head coach of the New Jersey Colonials. And the Colonials complaining about the call. Didn't think that offsides was the right one. But now it's Tolk passing it, controlling it for Newbridge. Now Grace Smith kicking it out to the left side. Tolk giving chase and winning the battle. Now Christine Burns, or Christine Ryan rather. Winburn looking for it. Bodner has it. That one's intercepted by Caitlin Frederick. Stecker gives it away. Angie Aletti takes it down the left side. Grace Smith is there. And Smith takes advantage of the loose puck. She might have room, closing fast. And Grace Smith loses her handle. Good defense. Megan Hogan with the help. Closing in on Grace Smith before she could spark a fast break. And now it's Hogan with it again, coming down the left side. Bodner colliding with the ref and knocking him down as we hit the 4-minute mark in this third period. Angie Aletti controlling it down the middle of the ice. Almost an offsides call if the puck were to touch the stick of Riley Burns, but it does not. Now Burns onside towards the center, knocked away by Berniker. Banked off the glass. Now Sarah Simmons. She's got space. Simmons, high shot, saved by Berniker. Now Legier into the middle. Legier giving chase, knocking it away, and it's knocked away by New Jersey. Epstein giving chase. McDonald banking it off the boards. Vigneault Sargent. Simmons intercepted, and now it's a fight in the corner with Massari. Newbridge controls. Kenzie Drake looking at a second, a little too fancy stick work there, and loses it. Drake fighting him off. Epstein with her back to the defender, controlling it. Drake checks Massari and knocks her over. Newbridge recovers. Dupuis takes it in the open ice, an easy save for Haley McKim, dropping her pads down on that weaker shot. And here comes Bishop. And that's knocked away. A great check there from the defender, Gia Massari. Massari kind of playing as a holding forward. Playing enough on defense, but still gets herself forward as Bishop loses it. Now it's in the corner. Newbridge recovers. And it's taken away by Masari. Now Rubel down the left side, passing it towards the center, knocked away off the pad of Haley McKim. Under 2 minutes to go, and it's a tie game right now. You do not want to miss any more of this. As McCaw takes it. And it's taken away, and a breakaway for Emma Bishop. Bishop, back from suspension. The deke, the backhand miss. And I think Berniker got a peep to that. But that would have been storybook for Emma Bishop in her first game back from suspension. As time is called. And each team will change some lines. But Emma Bishop really looked like she had that breakaway. And that could have been the decider. She was all alone. She likes putting the puck on the backhand side of her stick. As we take a look at this replay, look at all this space that she has. And I'm trying to see, I think she just missed the net. I don't think the keeper got a touch on that. And Bishop just had her eyes a little too wide to put that one through. But a big revelation here, we have a penalty. So Newbridge will be without Tia Seraphin for the remainder of regulation. Extra player opportunity for the New Jersey Colonials in a tie game. The penalty is 2 minutes. There's a minute 24 on the clock. So if this game does go to overtime, then Seraphin will miss the first 36 seconds of that as well. So a big opportunity for the Colonials, as each team will discuss strategy on their sidelines. Haley McKim leading her team back to her net. Four players in for Newbridge, 5 for New Jersey. The puck in the Newbridge zone. Stepping in to take the face-off is Leah Rubenstein. 1 minute and 24 to go, and a power play for New Jersey. Nassari. Frederick can't handle it. The slap shot, great save from Haley McKim. Hugging the pipe and not letting that one by. And there's a loose puck in front of the net, can't be controlled. And the box kicked out to Frederick. Now Masari flips it up in the backhand. And that one's going forward. Frederick gives chase. No icing as Berniker was waiting. Vino Sargent. Double teamed as the Colonials retain it. Slick backhand as we approach the half-a-minute mark. I'm sensing extra hockey, folks, as that one goes back for icing with Masari on the chase. 30 seconds to go in the game. 1 minute and 7 remaining in the penalty. Tie game, face-off in the New Jersey zone between Rubenstein and Bishop. Bishop wins it. Newbridge can't control it, and now here comes the New Jersey rush. Angioletti throwing it in, harmlessly hitting the back of the board. Taganoff to the center. Angioletti. The wrister not deflected, but not in enough. 7 seconds left. And that's going to escape into the New Jersey zone. Dupuis may just hold it for overtime, and she does. So we have elapsed our timing on regulation hockey, and the score is still tied. Each side with 1 goal as we head to some extra hockey. Kenzie Drake tying it up after an early goal from Nina Winborn. With under 6 to go, Kenzie Drake kept this game going with a slick wrist shot to the top left corner. And we will have 5 more minutes. As now a loss by either team will still result in a point. 2 points for a win, point for a tie, and a point for an overtime loss in this league. So each goalie with over 20 saves so far. And the teams will switch sides for the overtime period, as we see McKim being the first goalie to make her way down. Berniger getting her teammates ready. As Newbridge is heading to the face-off circle. This is a game in overtime for New Jersey. They already have 1 overtime loss on the season, contributing to their 8 points. And we're underway in the extra period as Stecker knocks that one wide. 5 more minutes of overtime hockey as Emma Barling controls it down the left. And the pass centered, but not tight enough for Sydney McCormick, who was waiting for that one. Newbridge getting some sticks in the way with 10 seconds left on their penalty. Vigneault Sargent on the chase, and that looked dangerous. But the defense back for New Jersey as Tia Serafin heads to the bench in favor of Emma Bishop, as we're at even strength here at the Pegula Ice Arena. 4 minutes to play. The next goal takes it. As Newbridge controls on their left side. That one's knocked away by Stecker, and they're going to call that a high sticking. So a face-off in the New Jersey zone. With under 4 minutes to go. Paige Bodner facing off against Rubenstein once again on the face. McDonald trying to pass that in, but no one coming in. And a breakaway. Rubenstein's got some space. This could be it. Great save with the blocker. Haley McKim keeping this one alive for Newbridge. Leah Rubenstein was all alone, and the right arm of Haley McKim keeps Newbridge Academy in this one. Now McDonald looking to respond. Pass deflected. Sorry, that's Tolk, who always looks to throw it into the center. That one's taken away from Winburn by Paige Bodner. Tolk, the leading Bodner, deflects off the stick blade. Nothing doing. And here's the oncoming Massari. Massari firing, but Legier breaking up that play. Massari unable to get the shot off. Now it's Bodner. Well, the Colonials, halfway through the overtime period, control it in their own territory. Now Newbridge, a lazy pass from Allie Hood. Or sorry, Legier. Could have it differently. Up towards the center, Massari, the shot blocked. Kenzie Drake, the equalizing goal scorer with a big block shot there. And McCormick fighting for it on the sideline. That one goes into New Jersey territory. Here comes Drake. She's got something net open. Backhand save! Berniker with a big one as she denies Kenzie Drake. And now McKinn knocks it up for Allie Hood, who tries to control it against the wall. Blair. Now Simmons. Down the board towards the center. Stopped. And Newbridge controls it. They're looking for another opportunity. 1.5 minutes remaining. Simmons to Blair. Blair tries to backhand it to Allie Hood, but it won't connect. Now New Jersey controls. Smith gets deked. And we've got a fast break from Emma Barling. Barling fires right into the chest of Haley McKim. And that's the oncoming pressure of that Newbridge defense. Barling was out in front of her, but she's not fast enough to take that fast break all by herself. And Simmons, Blair, Hood did a good job of crashing the carrier and stopping Barling from getting an easier look. Forced her to shoot a shot that she had a lower percent chance of hitting. And now we're under a minute in the overtime period. Team looking to settle for a point, 2-on-1. Gibson fires towards the middle. Shot stopped by Berniker. And that frustrates Annie Tolk. Getting in some of the defenders' face. A nice pass from Gibson. Or Bishop, rather. But unable to capitalize once again is Newbridge, and we have 45 seconds before each team walks away with a point. Now Masari. Nutmeg. Now Vigneault. Sargent can't control it. Sargent has the speed. She is who Newbridge wants in open ice, but her stick handling has not been great today. She was the only goal scorer against Boston, but unable to corral those pucks late in this one, and we're hitting 15 seconds on the clock. Vigneault Sargent fighting for it in the corner. Trying to poke check. And here comes Steckler. Steckler fighting, trying to get towards the middle, no dice. Looking for Alyssa Rubel, and that'll do it. So the first overtime period has ended, and we are still tied. So each team will take a rest and get the goalies walking away with a point in this tie. So each team would kind of look at this differently, because New Jersey was in control for the majority of this game after the early goal from Nina Winburn. But Kenzie Drake came up big with under 6 minutes left, flicking a shot past New Jersey's Sasha Berniker. And that is how this game ended up tied. Each team will walk away with a point. So Newbridge maintains their hold on second place with now 19 points. And the Colonials stay in fourth. They're staying fifth behind the Shamrocks, as the Shamrocks took 2 from Newbridge earlier today. And New Jersey leaves this game with 1 after having a potential 1-0 win, as we take another look at the equalizing goal. And a couple chances. This one was big from Leah Rubenstein, as that one was knocked aside by Haley McKim. And this, the last one from Kenzie Drake, a huge save from Berniker, avoiding those dekes. And this was that Emma Barling play, the last chance, that closing speed from the defenders. And here from Bishop, a great pass to the center of the ice, but just could not find a receiver. And that's really the tale of the tape. It shows in that each team just fought so hard to keep themselves in this, and both teams now will walk away with a point. So we'll have some more U-16 action for you, but first, a battle in the major junior division. Ridley College of Ontario, who we saw beat the Pride 2-1, takes on the Balmoral School. Coming up shortly here on the JWHL Youth YouTube Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more hockey for you coming up soon. I'm Josh Sperber with JWHL.